the dopest podcast in your ears.
You gonna reach out to try to have a relationship with your dad?
Is this a therapy session?
It's just a question, bro. Like,
I don't think, to be honest, bro. I don't think I can't see that happening in the foreseeable future. To be honest.
Like 20 more years.
Nah, I don't see a reason for me to reach out to my dad to have a relationship.
So what if your dad try to come around?
I probably wouldn't take to it. To be honest, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't speak to him or nothing, but I'm not gonna take it serious at this point.
Why not?
What's the point? I don't have no bad feelings. I just don't feel like there's no need for a relationship.
You can't find the point if you don't give him a chance.
What can a father figure offer me at this point that I ain't already been offered by my uncles that I have in my life or my older brothers?
Shit, I don't know.
No, I'm asking you asking me questions, and now I'm trying to get deep into it. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I don't feel like there's nothing a nigga who's a father or is supposed to be a father figure or whatever can offer me that I don't already have in other men in my life.
Maybe it's just about him getting his shit together.
Oh, that don't have nothing to do with me.
He do.
Nah, it don't.
You his kid, and he trying
yeah,
to
but
make
that don't have nothing to do with me. You, from what I know, and my side of the story, that was on you to do that. So, from what I know, I don't have no reason to help you reconcile your goddamn issues for no reason. Huh? You said, what if that's not true? That's fine. It's still to the point to where it's never been. I reached out and tried to.
So your dad come to you and like, shit, everything you heard about me was true. Like, I just, I ain't been around, but shit. Now I'm at a point in my life where I want to see what's going on.
Let me fix that though, cause
listen.
Let me get input before you finish your question.
Let me.
All right,
let me
go
finish.
ahead.
If I'm saying like everything that you done heard true, like okay, he left, whatever. But shit, just some of him, like he at a point in his life where he want to fix his relationship with you. Nigga got to get right with God. Like you just never know. Like
that's not an excuse to me.
He just like shit. I just want, what I'm saying, I want a relationship with you. Like shit. Granted, you feel how you feel, but shit, should you deny him the chance just on the like?
Should I deny nigga?
I'm laughing.
I'm just
you basically
laughing
saying
at what
you
you
basically
said.
saying nah, like fuck that nigga just because like shit for what? Like why?
It's not. See, but that's what you're saying. So like, I don't feel like because I don't want to have a relationship, it's fuck that nigga. It's just I'm content and there's no need.
I'm saying that's essentially what you're saying though. Like you saying we're not gonna be on bad terms in there, but I don't want to kick it with you.
Yeah, I don't need to.
Like.
Huh? I don't feel like, from what I feel, I don't go to therapy. I ain't self-assess myself. I don't feel like I need that healing. Again, so like when you said everything I heard is true, my mama never spoke bad on my dad, and none of our dads at all.
I'm just saying in general, whatever story you done ever heard.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking from my own personal experience. That's what I'm saying. So from my own personal experience, I never heard no bad reason as to why he not around, he not gone. It was what it was. My mama really never spoke on that shit at all, to be honest. Not in a bad or a good way. So I just feel like I'm at a point to where if you want to reconcile your life and shit, you want to, cool. Like I said, I might talk to you, but it's not going to be no relationship being built, to be honest. I don't feel any. What do you consider daddy issues? No, I'm asking. What? I don't know. What do those look like? That's what I don't have resentment against black male models. Because I don't want to have a relationship with a nigga? That's crazy to me.
You just don't want to face that anyway.
I'm not turning. So me asking you to tell me what are daddy issues and me turning up? I'm confused. It's how.
So you don't want to accept your dad either?
He got his dad in his life.
Oh, okay.
You're so stupid. You're so dumb. All right, hold on. But look, okay, get back to it. So what do y'all notice are some things of daddy issues? Because like I'm saying, from my point of view, I don't feel like I have any. I'm very easily triggered. How? Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Let him finish right quick. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to listen to you finish. I'm emotionally charged. You said, I'm repeating it for the mic. When it comes to emotionally challenged things, emotionally challenged in certain areas, I lack that because of my dad. Okay. What else? Or some other reasons of daddy issues? Okay. I'm just asking because, again, like I said. Huh? Bro, we talking. I'm not tripping.
You ain't trying to do what?
Hey, yo. He childish. Hey. But, I mean, I don't feel like I'm emotionally, I don't feel like that. But again, okay, it may not be self-awareness, but I feel like because I asked questions, even how I just asked those questions, all I asked was, what are daddy issues? Help me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how? And we podding, we talking, we having a conversation.
How do I got daddy issues?
It come with certain things like response and let me accept that, let me listen. Certain things you'll get from your thoughts. Okay.
I mean, yeah, your uncle and shit is cool, but it ain't your dad.
It ain't the same thing as having a dad in the house. It's not the same thing. Yeah, you can get some of the same principles.
But my whole reason for asking is just to see like would he accept that relationship. But I feel like you can't even know if you would accept it if you don't even give him a chance. Like at least hang out with a nigga to see and just listen, hear him out. You just like, nah, I'm good on all that. Like
yeah. But I don't think that. But I don't think that makes me.
But I'm saying
I don't think.
I don't know about all that other shit.
I'm saying no. I know. But I'm saying I don't think me not wanting to accept an olive branch is a bad thing neither. Like I feel like we sometimes we force people to do stuff they don't want. It's okay to not want to do that. Is what I'm saying. I don't think that means you damage your trauma or have trauma.
Like to really know if you really want it or not. To know if you really want the relationship or not.
With that specific person. Okay.
You gotta hear him out, or you know what I'm saying. Hear him out. Just hang out with him one time. From that experience, if you feel like shit, I don't want to further it, shit, you don't have to. You gave him a chance.
Just to see if he a cool nigga or not.
You heard what he had to say, like you know what I'm saying. But
to just to see if he like a cool nigga or not, like
because this nigga could be a link to something in you that you just needed and you didn't know that you needed. Like just getting back around him, it could just be like. This shit sparked me to do something, and you know what I'm saying? Or he come around and he got a plan. Like you just don't know. Like you don't know where it could go. That's why I asked, would you even take the sit down just to see? But you like fuck the sit down.
I ain't say fuck the sit down. I'm just saying. Basically, I did say that, but I ain't say that. Yeah, nah, I'm straight, bro. Honestly, like I said, I just don't see no benefit from it personally. That's all.
Like my dad around and shit, but we don't got no relationship for real. Like. We smoke together.
That's it. You see your son. You say he your granddad now.
Yeah, he fuck with my son. Like my mama take him over there and see him and shit.
Right.
But like it's like, bro, we ain't got no relationship, and he around. So that's what I'm saying. I would rather be in your shoes. I would rather just never know that nigga for real.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't see it happening. I don't see no. I'm personally.
You don't feel like that's the same?
Call it healed, call it damage. I'm just not interested.
What you mean?
Nah. Obviously, I know he is. Well, my mama know he is and shit like that. But nah, I ain't never. From my memory, it could have been from a kid. Not from my memory. Nah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You so stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying
it's like how can you miss something that was never there type shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I would rather.
You see what I'm saying?
I would rather just not know my daddy than to have the little ugly relationship.
I think that makes it. I think that would be easier, honestly, to just not know your dad and then have a strained relationship with them. To be honest, because you gotta think about it. Like it's really people out there who like, and we've been seeing these posts on Twitter the past couple days, like dads saying they pulling up to see their kids and never coming. Goddamn, y'all always hear about, you know what I'm saying, niggas never come to see their kid. They tell them 20 times to get ready, like, always getting let down, supposed to be at these fucking events and shit for them. Like,
his nigga dad ain't never did shit because he ain't around. My dad ain't never did shit and he been around. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
I would rather him not have been
For real.
around. Like,
it sounds funny, but that's crazy though. Like,
I would rather that nigga not have been around. Bro. Like,
I think
can't
that's
come
better.
to my daddy and be like, "Hey, bro, in high school, I can't come to my dad and be like, I'm trying to get a haircut. Let me get a 20. Shit, I ain't got it, or you ain't get it out the child support card. Like, nigga, I'm asking you for $20 right now. Like, you can't give me a dub. What the fuck? You been working forever. That's how you do it work. You say I can call.
Yeah, but what he's saying is, like the strained relationship and the letdowns and shit that can come from not having an effective daddy. But what he's saying is the strained relationship that in the letdowns and shit that can come from knowing your dad to completely just not having us and having no expectations is worse.
I would rather not have access than have the access that I have, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I got access to somebody. I can call and talk to him. Yeah, that's cool. But about what? When we talk, it ain't about shit. Ain't like he ever put me on no money. He ain't ever. Only thing my daddy ever did was say, get a job. I ain't gonna count. My daddy used to be telling me shit like, it is gonna get hard. Like, you know, you can't depend on your mama forever or shit like that. He definitely used to tell me shit like that, but he ain't never showed me how to get money. He ain't never showed me savings. He ain't never pulled up, took me to, you know what I'm saying, took me to the barbershop and shit. Like, he ain't doing that shit. Like, I had to get my own haircut. My mama used to fuck a barber that used to cut my hair. Type shit like, that's daddy shit. Nigga, this nigga stayed in the Bluff. I stayed in Tetwood. You know how close that is?
Oh, God. But
that's what I'm saying. I would have rather just not knew the nigga than had to go through this. It did. It definitely affected me. But that's what I'm saying. I would rather have that issue of not knowing these niggas.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Then guess what?
Having deeper daddy issues because you don't have
only thing.
It's real. No, I'm saying though, but that's not true because
meet that nigga.
Huh?
Only thing I would have to do at that point is meet that nigga, and wherever it go from there, it go. See, now I know. Right. I know this nigga, and I still be wondering all the shit that done wondering. Like, I don't know one dream or goal my daddy ever had.
Would you say
I mean,
the man? Hold on, look.
If he
would
ain't
you
never
say,
had
look,
one,
hold on, big. Would you say, look? Would you, if somebody asked you, would you say the man that you becoming and that you are now, like you couldn't attribute any of that to your dad? Like, would you give him credit for any of this, that for the man you are, at all?
Probably like a 20%. Like,
okay, well that's something though.
That's something. Only reason I say that because that's like I said, the shit that we have talked about, it have been like high school and shit. The shit that we talked about, he done. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a little game like about life type shit. Like,
okay, well that's something.
But
though.
You know what I'm saying? And especially us both. Like, he used to always tell me like about just attitude and shit. Like, cause you know we both Taurus. Like, I'm a stubborn ass nigga. And I used to have my attitude probably still bad, but I used to have a bad ass attitude, like, and then nigga used to just be like, bro, like, you just be mad at the wrong people type shit, like, and I just had to go through life with that, you know, and other little things, but other than that, bro, like, I'm just more so speaking of the shit that the absence that he was, when he was absent type shit, like, when the times that he was absent, I feel like he should have been there. I probably ain't never want shit from him.
But to be there.
You know what I'm saying? And he was never there. Like, you call out.
But like you said, he was just over there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would. That's why I said I would just rather that nigga have not been on versus always hearing, oh, I couldn't make it, I can't make it, or I can't get this, I can't do this for you. Like, shit, but that shit tough hearing that shit for a whole bunch of years back to back over and over. Like, I can't name one time my daddy ever gave me a present for birthday, Christmas, none of that shit.
That's deep. That's deep.
I don't give a fuck what he gave me. That bitch could have gave me a teddy bear. I would have accepted it. He could have gave me fake. I don't give a fuck. It's just the fact that it came from my daddy. Like, now that I got a son and seeing how my son react to me and shit, like, I would never not want to be there. But I understand my dad, too, at the same time, because my dad just like him. My dad never seen his daddy. So the fact that he came around when he did,
it was like more than what he was used to.
You know what I'm saying? It's a step for him, but he not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga needed a little more. But it was like, it's all good now though, because like that's why I say now, like, we can smoke, we can kick it, and we be all good. But it's still shit that I don't even know about, bro. Like, I don't even know about, bro, like, for real, bro. But I hear stories about, bro, from other people, and it be all chill shit. It don't be that crazy. But it like, nigga, why you don't talk to me about this shit? Like, I remember I was talking to my dad about my brother, and then he got upset. I was basically asking him, like, why he didn't introduce us or why he didn't have us around each other more growing up and shit. And then nigga was just like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I don't need you all in my business and shit, bro. Like,
damn. And that's worse than me never having, like, a nigga never having to ask his daddy anything. I mean, that's better than, like, never having a chance or I'm asking, or like, or like just never having to ask anything. That sound, hear it coming off, it's like he's able to pinpoint the shit that he was missing from his dad and shit, and the shit that he wish he would have had. I can't pinpoint none of it because I never had that relationship at all. You see what I'm saying? So not saying it ain't no void there. I'm just saying he knows the shit that he was missing, especially now that he got a kid, like he said. He know the shit he was missing that could have helped him. Me, it was just like, it just is what it is. Wait, what you mean? What you mean that's why I do that? You mean like by DNA type? Hold on, wait. You mean by like DNA type stuff? Because usually like the stuff and correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I don't have a dad, but I got a mama too. But the shit that like the way you act and shit is like, that's not strict DNA. It's kind of like also the shit you follow seeing in your household, right? It's mixed. Okay. Right. Type shit. Okay. I can't argue that. Right. Right.
Yeah, I do act just alike. Look just like all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was deep.
You probably act just like your dad though.
I could. I don't know.
That's why he gone.
I definitely could. But like I said, you know, I know for sure when I have a kid, it wouldn't be the same. When I have a kid, it won't be the same. That's all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'ma change it.
Your daddy probably sit back like, fuck that son.
All right now.
He like, fuck that nigga.
He could be fuck them kids.
Yeah.
That's that guy he is. Could be for sure. But
you know how that shit be though, man. But you know.
Shit, hell, damn, that was deep.
I just wanted
Therapy
to know.
session.
I just wanted to know because I seen a couple of different. I seen a couple of different niggas, reunite with their dad and shit for Father's Day and shit. And I always wanted to know like what it would take for you to get to not what would it take for you, but would you even allow that?
Would I be a trifling nigga? Be like, hey man, like for a 10, I meet with you. Is that trifling?
If you tell him give you 10K?
Yeah. For a 10 or 50. I'm asking.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just asking. Is that trifling?
You gotta do some research first before you ask though. You gotta make sure you straight though.
I mean, it don't matter if you want to meet with me to heal your conscience. Come with a 10.
You don't want to just ask for 10K. You down bad down. Like you gonna.
You trying to get closer to God, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have a couple months left to live. I don't know.
Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to like if I knew I wanted in my kids' life and shit, and I was straight.
Gotta pay the place.
And they want to be reacquainted, and he like shit. Put a 20 in my account.
Put 20.
I'm serious.
Like, drop it.
I'm sending it.
Drop it.
Like, if I want everything, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay. Oh God! Hey, never show up. I had to go get some milk. Kid, I had to go get some milk.
The whole time.
I'm sorry. I was stuck at the store trying to get some milk.
The whole time I'm not tripping because if I drop that 20, you know what I'm saying, I really wanted to do that. Like, you got every right to block me. Yeah, you got every right to block me though. Like,
yeah. Oh, that shit funny.
You know that's funny as fuck. I can't even, cause get what? If I got my business together, get what I'm gonna do? Write it off.
No, I think he's gonna
write it off. Hold it.
I think he's gonna call the charge. That's a fraud. That's fraud. I ain't have my card. Somebody hacked my account.
I mean, I can do that too.
Dispute that shit.
I can dispute it.
The dispute God.
Matter of fact, I might just put the police on you. Got me fucked up.